Hey guys, Awesome Sonic the Hedgehog here, and today I'm doing a video about Glee. Again, I've been doing a lot of videos about Glee, but today's video might surprise some of you. Instead of talking about just general things like Glee, I'm gonna start a series of videos where I talk about different characters in Glee. My thoughts, my opinions, my my honest thoughts and opinions on characters. And if you've seen my Glee ranking, you'll know where I stand with most of the characters. There's some differences, like I put Santana that high on the list to appease fans. But today I'm not talking about Santana. Warning, my Santana video will be controversial. But let's talk about Rory. Today's video is about Rory Flanagan, the man of the hour, the best character in Glee, the man that we were robbed of for no reason other than the show creators didn't know what the fuck to do with him. So, never saying it. So, this man, I didn't know what to do for the video, so I just did a Google image search of Rory, and I'll probably just, click on one, and oh, it's the wiki article. I realized that I'm saving my images here, but I need to open it, so never say never. Sorry, one of the other Glee songs got stuck in my head. So yeah, you get to look at this image of Glee of Rory for most of the video. But he's cool. Rory's cool. He was introduced. I'll talk a little bit about the character and their introduction, and in the case of some of the characters, I'll introduce how they got introduced, like why they got introduced. But I'll always talk about when, and I'll talk a bit about who plays them. So, for Rory here, he was played by. He's a unique case in that he was the first character to appear on Glee because of the Glee project. Like the person who portrays him, Damien McGinty, of Celtic Thunder fame, was he kinda start with the band Celtic Thunder. He went on to the Glee project and he won that. He was the co-winner with another character, another guy we'll talk about in a later video. I'll talk about his character as well in a later video. But for today, we're talking about Rory, who he was introduced in season 3, episode 4, the episode named Pot of Gold. Yeah, you know what we're dealing with here, I think. But yeah, he's portrayed in this episode as this foreign exchange student from Ireland who later on he's portrayed a little differently, but in this particular episode he's portrayed as a kind guy. He's kind of like, he just wants to make friends here in America. He's in that episode he states he loves everything about America, and he loves, like he says, the half-black the main things he says he loves are Victoria's Secret catalogs, NASCAR, the half-black president, and Victoria's Secret catalogs, which I guess a fair Rory. I get it, I guess, but he's not. I like what they do with his character here, because the fun fact about Damien is he wanted to do a storyline with Heather Morris, who played Brittany on the show. So Ryan Murphy gave him a storyline with her. He lives with her, technically. It's only ever mentioned in the episode Pot of Gold, but he lives with Brittany on his entire tenure on the show. Which is one season. Unfortunately. We were robbed. I think, personally, this is the character that Ryan Murphy, he did dirty to a lot of characters in Glee, especially in the later seasons. But Rory was the first character, and technically the first actor he did dirty was Damian McGinty. He did him so dirty. Like, we were given this man. He's a joy. He's great. Like, if you watch the show, he's a fun guy. Like, he seems genuinely nice. Like just a nice guy. Maybe a little manipulative because of the episode Heart, which, personally, one of my favorite episodes of season 3 of Glee entirely is Pot of Gold. But I also love Hold On to 16, which is like the episode where they go to sectionals and well, they go to sectionals and they win. Obviously, because they only ever lost sectionals one time. And that was in season 4 under Finn's New Directions. But no, but we'll talk about Finn later. I actually love that character, and it's sad what happened with him, but we're not talking about Finn, we're talking about Rory. So Rory, while I love the character, and if you watched my ranking video, you can see my thoughts on Rory. He's sort of, the way he was treated on the show, just it feels awful to me. Like, it feels so just bad, like so bad. Like, it just feels like I get secondhand embarrassment, secondhand pain from what they do to Rory, especially what Santana does to Rory. So his first storyline in Pot of Gold is that he has a little crushy poo, little crush on Brittany, right? Like he thinks she's cool. Like, he thinks she's hot, probably. Well, it's not stated, but he definitely has a crush on Brittany. Just how he acts and what he does. It's the surefire sign of a little simp having a crush on someone. So I've noticed that the fan base generally loves this character, at least in most cases. So what I've found, if you look up Rory Flanagan and Glee and then like fandom, you'll see that, majority of fans really wanted more Rory. But that might just be the fact that he was played by, Damian McGinty, who, in his own right, before he was on Glee, was already kind of a heartthrob guy. Damian McGinty is actually married now, but anyways. I I generally love Rory. He's like a great character. Like, it feels so weird that they would give him a personality in one episode and then just delegate him to a background character for most of season 3 and then have him completely disappear in season 4 never to be seen again after the episode Glee, actually, which is the only episode he appears in season 4, by the way. And it doesn't give us closure. He's just a... But they at least acknowledge his existence. And I think Artie says something like, oh, didn't you go back to Ireland or something? So they at least acknowledge Rory's existence in the 4th season. And Damian McGinty even reprises his role. When Ryan said that Rory would be back in that episode, they thought they meant permanently. And it was not right. So, Rory is a lovely character. He's a great person, great personality. He is shown to maybe be a little bit manipulative, though, if you watch the episode Heart. Because of, which he either which it's implied that he either lied about being deported or used the fact so that Sugar would date him. But I don't see that as an issue. It's neither here nor there. He did end up getting deported, so while it was implied that it was a lie, it wasn't really a lie. He was just using it to get sympathy, which, hey, you do you, man. If Artie can use his wheelchair and Finn can use his inability to dance and Puck can be a douchebag, I'll allow you to use your deportation to get sympathy. And that's it. That's the end of the video. I know I didn't have a whole lot to say because, well, he's Rory. He's amazing. But it's a 13-minute long video. It's pretty long. But I love Rory, and next video we'll be talking about Artie. So, bye.